Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618 937 2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galadich Honda in West Frankfort. Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed.
Al Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Al Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Al Insurance is proud to serve you.
We welcome you into Redbirds Live here in our Wallace Industrial pregame show. I'm Garrett Smith, joined by Quincy King. Quincy, the Lady Redbirds fell last night to the tournament favorite, Harrisburg Lady Bulldogs. But a good bounce-back opportunity against a Carmi-White County team that you fared pretty well against the past few years. The teams have traded victories. However, Frankfort, a really good showing against Carterville, a team that had been beating Frankfort up in the past few years under Coach Thrash and under Coach Dodd. But we didn't get to see the ladies last night. But what are your early impressions from what you've seen from Coach Dodd's team in the couple games that we've covered?
My early impressions are very positive of Coach Dodd and the Lady Redbirds this year. Uh, there's a lot of positivity that we've seen, especially in that first one against Carterville. You can tell there's a different energy level with this year in this ball club, and I think they're coming into every game with a different mindset than it was last season, the years prior. It's coming into every game you're expected to win now. So I think that's a big step of where Coach Dodd wanted to take the program, and I think he's heading the right direction.
We'll jump into our keys of the game. That's brought to you by Weeks in West Frankfort, right on the price, right off 557 in West Frankfort. It's the Weeks keys to the game. Quincy, keys for this matchup against the Carmi-White County team. What can Coach Dodd and company do tonight to get back to 1-1 on the tournament and back to 500 on the season?
I think a big key tonight is, know your matchups, know your defensive matchups as better than you know your offensive strategies. What you want to do there. I think once you can, settle into the game a little bit and figure out what these teams and what certain players do and what their tendencies are, just become basically a student of the game, more smarter and everything. Fist bump from Coach Dodd felt pretty nice. He's ready to go, rock and roll.
We are courtside. How about this setup? I'm loving it.
Feels amazing. It's a different view than what we're used to having, and quite frankly, it's a beautiful view down here in Harrisburg.
Thanks to Harrisburg administration for setting us up down here right on the floor. We were told a radio station normally comes over here and covers ball games. They're not here tonight, so we get front row seats for West Frankfort and Carmi-White County. here on this Tuesday. Tournament schedule from last night: Carmi knocks off El Dorado 45-17. Harrisburg beats your Lady Redbirds 68-25. Game one earlier, AJ, big blowout win over El Dorado. So El Dorado's now 0-2. AJ's 1-0. Harrisburg comes in 1-0. They'll play. They're off tonight, playing again tomorrow. Frankfort 0-1, but you're playing a Carmi team that's already had a really convincing blowout win over El Dorado, a team that could really use this and move forward and give them a shot to knock off the favorites if they can beat West Frankfort tonight, get them at 2-0. They would get the hosts Harrisburg tomorrow night. Could be a potential uh, a matchup that would decide it. You would think if Carmi could win against Frankfort.
Yeah, definitely. And no bias coming here, but we would honestly probably be wanting Carmi to win that game. If we ended up going 3-1 as well, we would some way end in a tiebreaker
It happened a
with
few years
Harrisburg.
ago. Frankfort ended up not uh, playing a factor because they went 2-2. However, El Dorado and Harrisburg both went 3-1. El Dorado won it via the tiebreaker. Frankfort was actually the only team to beat El Dorado that year. They were the only one.
Ain't
They
that
beat them in
something?
overtime. Frankfort just also, they lost to Harrisburg, but then they lost, uh, I believe it was to Carmi, um, and beat AJ. So if they would have got to 3-1, they would have been a three-way tie. But it's funny. Yeah, you start finding where tiebreakers play in. Take it one game at a time, and like you said, you play tonight. You worry about what you can control, and then you wait and see the other results. But yeah, absolutely, we'll see how things go. But good opportunity, good team in Carmi. It's got a lot of players back. Very similar setup as Frankfort. Both teams with a lot of players back and high hopes for the season. Although they're not some of the main faces and teams that you see, teams that compete, teams that play good. We already talked about it. Carmi only gave up 17 points to El Dorado yesterday, and I mean they had El Dorado under 10 points in the fourth quarter. They
Yep.
had some subs come in, so I got to watch a little bit of that game last night after the boys varsity game. But it's a team that, in the game that we've seen, plays some good defense, and that's an El Dorado team that's beat Goreville this year. And Goreville,
Yeah.
we'll see them later on down the road. But that's no matter what, that's a good program that El Dorado beat, and then you got a Carmi team beating them. Everyone's beating up on each other. So let's see if Frankfort can get in on the fun tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It's love coming over here. I like how Harrisburg in this tournament usually keeps the same core of teams in it. I think it's you almost come into it knowing that you're gonna have the same teams in this tournament.
The
It's every team is very competitive
the
in it.
4 years that I've covered it, the 3 years you've covered it, it's been the same exact
Yep.
teams, and very very competitive basketball in it. And expect tonight could be a really good one if teams are taking care of them. I want a clean game regardless. You know, uh, and then Frankfurt, you've been win tonight. I think you feel good about your matchup tomorrow against Anna Jonesboro, team that you got the best of last year. Um, Ended up beating up on them when they came to town, and then you play a team in El Dorado after that. You take it one at a time, like we were saying. However, I actually think from start to finish in this tournament, and this is just my perspective, I think the games progressively get easier for West Frankfort. And so the earlier you can get a quick win, the better you are going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to start out, coming out of the gates and really doing well with what you are given in your schedule and everything. You can start out with the schedule and finish how you would hope to start. You'd be looking in pretty good shape when we're getting down toward the end of our year.
We are just about ready for a tip off from Davenport Gymnasium in Harrisburg. Carmi-White County Lady Bulldogs, led by head coach Eric Dixon. West Frankfort Lady Redbirds, led by head coach Nathan Dodd. And I confirmed it yesterday. It's season 2. I don't know how we ended up thinking 3, but
I promise. I swear we talked that one time, and because you said it's already his third season,
yeah, I
I
just
guess,
said that.
which it kind of is third season on the staff because wasn't he assistant for Thrash?
Well, I think he was there both a couple of seasons with Thrash. So he's
So
been there. He's been on the staff since I've
yeah,
covered it.
maybe
Um,
that's where we got it confused.
Starting lineups brought to you by Sam C. Mitchell and Associates. Start with West Frankfort, who are the visitors today. Number 4, 5-foot junior Carly Margelli. Number 14, 5'7" junior Presley Britton. Number 10, 5'10" junior Evan Lemon. Number 33, 5'7" junior Courtney Russell. And number 12, 5'11" senior Bailey Nibb. Same 5 that we've seen this season. And now we'll meet Carmi-White County. We mentioned they come in 1-0 on the tournament, 45-17 victors yesterday. Number 4, 5'5" junior Addie Elliott. Number 5, 5'5" junior Caroline Simmons. Number 12, 5'5" junior Natalie Gomat. Number 2, 5'7" junior Jaya Smith. And number 34, 5'11" junior Tori Ryder. For head coach Eric Dixon, it's Smith, Elliott, Simmons, Gomat, and Ryder. For head coach Dodd, it's Margelli, Lemon, Nibbs, Britton, Russell. Those are your starting lineups brought to you by Sam C. Mitchell and Associates. We said it. Pretty simple. Keep it simple. Take care of the turnovers. Stay out of foul trouble with your big scores if you're West Frankfort, and see where you're at the end of the game. I think if you're out of foul trouble, keep the turnover numbers somewhat down. I think you'll be in a good spot.
Yeah, going off what you said earlier, it's playing clean defense. Keep your foul trouble low. If you start getting to late in this game and you have to be sitting players because they have 3, 4 fouls, that's not going to win you this ball game. You got to play defense and you got to play it the smart way.
Ryder and Nibbs, center court jumping it up, and it's controlled by Carmi working left to right. And they get it into the half court. That's Simmons. In the corner, they leave her open. A quick trigger. Nope. Rebound bounces into the hands of Carly Margelli. So a missed opportunity as they left Simmons wide open on a missed assignment, but Frankfort catches a break. Lemon works it into the left corner. They leave her open for a short corner jumper. It rims out. Pulled down by Ryder. We're back the other way into the hands of Simmons. Skipping ahead. Elliott in front of the Frankfort bench. Elliott dribble move, kicks out. Here's Smith on the drive into the post, layup up. Nope. Offensive rebound. That's going to be last touched off of Carmi-White County. Good interior defense forces a miss. And Carmi can't corral the rebound. Frankfort basketball. Good pace early on in this ball game. A little less than a minute in.
Yeah, I think that would be a big key for West Frankfort. Really, is you got to have good possessions like that, and you got to do it for 4 quarters tonight if you want to come out with a win.
Margelli to throw in. Sideline right near us. Into Nibbs. Or into Lemon, rather. Now back Margelli. Now Lemon out near center court. Tracks it down. Dribbles at the point. Looking for help. No movement. Off ball. Now swing to Britton, her first touch. Now elbow, it's Nibbs. Looking inside. One dribble, throws it up. Tough look. Rebound pulled down by Ryder.
I like Nibbs taking a shot like that, just maybe a little less forced would be nice. I like around that range.
Simmons, skip pass, triple on the way up and around and out. No good from Elliott. Long rebound. Back into the corner. Carmi keeps. They go right block. Layup up. No good, but going to the line will be Tori Ryder. We got a whistle and a foul against West Frankfort at the 6:27 mark. That's the first on Courtney Russell. First of the ball game. A couple of free throws for Ryder. Back iron. Bounces out. Then we're still scoreless. She'll get one more attempt here at the line. Looks like they're going to try to get the ball into the post to her. And if not, you'll see Carmi throw up some threes. 1 of 2. Carmi on the board. A little bit of pressure off the make, but that defense falls back. Frankfort walks it into the half court. Here's Britton. Left. Reverses right. Margelli. Free for a high arcing triple, and it's in. Or they call it a 2.
How many times we've already seen that this year?
Frankfurt's get a basket. They're up 2-1 early, a couple minutes in. Into the half court, here's Elliott working left, trying to get around Margelli. Here's Simmons to the goal, bounces in the lane, and going back to the line will be Ryder. And this could become a problem for Frankfurt defensively if they continue to go into the post to her. That's Russell's second.
Seems like that's going to be the strategy for Carmi right now. Dump it down to Ryder and let her go to work. She's doing what she can to get to the free throw line and put on boards for her team, put on points for her team.
And it's going to be Russell who gets too early. She's going to have to come out. First free throw good from Ryder. We'll see Abby Castile come in. 2 apiece. One more for Ryder. Missed her first. 2 in a row. Back iron, nope. Rebound, Presley Britton. We're still low scoring affair, tie ball game. Lemon at the point. Dribble to the right. Bounces off. Over into the corner. Here's Nibs looking inside. Nothing there. She'll pull a jump shot. Around and out. Britton tracks down the rebound. She goes back up. It's knocked free. And Carmi's got it out in transition. Simmons slows things down. Trying to stay under control. Into the post. Pass deflected nicely that time by Nibs. Into the hands of Castile. And now to Lemon back into the half court set. Still 2-2. Lemon swings left to Castile. Now back top, it's Margelli. Margelli swings corner. Lemon, some space. She'll try a arcing jumper. Nope. Rebound, pulled down by Gomat. Gives it ahead, Ryder, and waits for her point guard to come get it in Elliott. Redbirds got some open looks. Quincy, they've not been able to make them, and we've got a whistle on Margelli on the bump on the drive to the goal. That's already that's the first on Margelli and the team third.
Yeah, shots are they're gonna fall, but I like getting chances and getting shot attempts. The more you have shot attempts, the more you have a chance of scoring points.
And that's the fourth foul on West Frankfurt. Get Lemon for her first on the inbounds. Got her for a push. 4 fouls on Frankfurt. 4:50 to go in the first. Looking to get it in. They go in to Ryder. Now out Smith. To the point. Gomat. Left side Simmons. Now back top. It's Elliott on the drive. Corner. It's Simmons. Triple up. Well short. Hit off Nibs. Couldn't get the rebound. And Carmi retains. Both teams missing some open looks. Lob in. Free throw line jumper. Up. No good. Good box out from Britton to clear the rebound.
Third rebound for the night.
She's already had a couple of good plays. One of them could have been an over the back they didn't call, but good to see her on the glass. That's deflected, so Lemon will be fine to go get it in the backcourt. 4:15 to go in the first. 2-2. Lemon gets left, jumper up. It's short. Rebound pulled down. Ryder again. Your car might be aggressive. A foul. You're going to the free throw line.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got 4 fouls. The new rules. You should be attacking the basket all day.
You get 2 free throws with 5 fouls in each period. They reset. Pass into the right block. Layup. Odd angle. Good recovery from Margelli, and Frankfurt clears the board. Skipped up ahead. Castile. Looking. Goes block to Britton. Right block. Up. Good move. Missed it short. Got it back. Britton banks it in. Presley Britton showing up here in the early going for West Frankfurt. 4-2. Redbirds on top.
It was a good job to stay within the play and be able to get your rebound and go back up with it.
Margelli trying to stick with Elliott. Swings it right. Looking to go post to Ryder. Doesn't have an angle. Lobs it over the top. Good job by Ryder to go get it and lay it in.
You can tell that's been practiced a lot within the Carmi-White County practices. That looked like it flowed very well and was very, very nice play.
That's what they've been wanting to do the whole game. Frankfurt's contained it for the most part, but it's 4-4. That's Carmi's first field goal after 2 free throws from Ryder. Britton got free, missed it short on the free throw line jumper, and Carmi clears it. 2:45 to go in the first, 4-4. Elliott out top. Center court. Gives it up. Simmons. Simmons off the dribble on Lemon. Lost it. Kicked out to Smith. Smith lost her dribble and reverses to Elliott. Elliott now back to Simmons on the drive to the goal. Had it blocked. Got her own board. Kicks out. Gomat through the lane. Had it knocked away, and Britton has it. Britton's trying to push. Gives to Lemon, and Lemon walks it across the center line. Lemon looking inside. Got it to Nibbs on the left block somehow, and Nibbs scores. What a pass and what a finish. I'm not sure how she got that through. Frankfurt trying to apply some pressure in the full court. They get it into Simmons. Simmons gets it back to Smith, and now Frankfurt's got to get back on defense. Smith, right block. Now opposite block, and it's deflected by Nibbs. It's going to go out. But Frankfurt defense does get back, and they don't even allow a shot attempt. 1:55 to go in the first. 6-4 West Frankfurt. Timber Melvin in for Carly Margelli. Lob in over the top to Elliott. Free for a triple. Too strong. Long board. Track down. And it's out. It's going to go to West Frankfurt. So that was Atterbury, who's in for Carmi, trying to keep it in. Lemon. No one picks her up. She's going to the goal. She gets bumped. No whistle. Rebound goes to Carmi. I don't know about that one.
I was almost thinking there was going to be a foul call on that one.
Atterbury didn't have her dribble. She lost it. It's taken away by Presley Britton again. Lemon out top. Handling the basketball. Gives right to Castile. Could go to Nibbs. She wasn't looking, though, so good thing Castile didn't throw it. Castile with it again. Back to Lemon. Guarded closely by Simmons. Back to Castile. Trying to go lob into the block. Britton lost it. Now it's Lemon with a minute to go in the first. Between the legs dribble. Nibbs is free. Didn't take it. Instead on the dribble. And reach in on Carmi with 58 seconds to go in the first. Their first foul. They get Ryder. Margelli back in for Timber Melvin. Britton to throw in underneath. Britton looking. Goes in. Lemon. And it's taken away. Simmons knocked it out. Good transition defense. Carmi will have to reset. Half court set into the back court. Here's Elliott. Walks it across the timeline. In a defensive battle to this point. Right side Simmons. Block it's Ryder. In on Nibbs. Shot blocked. Got it back. Has to kick it out. Jumper up. Jumper good from Simmons. Good interior defense. But Frankfurt allows an offensive board. Half a minute to go in the first. 6-6. Lemon brings it up.
Yeah, it's hard to stress that it doesn't matter how well you play defense.
Lemon dribbled right into Simmons. Length of the floor, layup up and in, and it's 8-6 Carmi-White County. Down to 12 seconds. Swings left Margelli, down to 6. Top it's Castile. Lemon's there, down to 4, down to 3. Lemon's looking, reverses Castile. She'll get it off at the buzzer, and it's around, no good. Good look, but Frankfurt's not hitting any of their open threes today, and that's why they're down 8-6 through one quarter. Take a break, come back even the second here on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
Frankfort basketball to begin quarter number 2, trailing at 8-6 here at Davenport Gym at part of the H.I.T. Lob in Nibs, spin into the lane with the right. It's around and falls out. Frankfort can't catch a break, throwing it up on the rim in the early going. Elliott into the half court. Kicks it right side, looking to go post. There's Ryder, lob into her, layup way up over the top of the goal. Lost it going up. Frankfort had the help side defender come in. I thought somehow that thing was going to fall back down and in, the way things have gone for Frankfort.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's our luck, right? I mean, stuff like that always happens to us.
Lemon, half court set, looking right, dribble move, got it out Margelli, swing to Britton. Britton thought about a shot, now on the dribble, bounces back Nibs, wide open jumper is good from the short corner. You can't look for or get her a better shot than that.
Oh,
They've played good defense on her thus far, but she was free that time.
I mean, that's routine. I'm sure she's practiced that shot 1,000 times.
Good find from Britton, who's been Frankfort's most overall consistent player to start this ball game. In the lane, no. Follow up, no. Rebound, free again to Carmi. Here's Elliott. Third try on the offensive end after a couple of misses. Smith trying to go post. There's Ryder, and it's taken away, and they call a reach in on Nibs from complete other side of the floor. Two officials closer. Furthest one makes the call.
And we got to live with it.
Would have been Frankfort basketball. Instead, Carmi gets to throw it in underneath. That's Nibs first, right?
I believe so, yes.
Go into Ryder. And they've got another foul on Frankfort as she goes up. Either way, it's on Lemon or Nibs. Regardless, it's going to be the second on one of them. They get Lemon for her second. Ryder barely gets it to the rim that time. She's the only player to shoot free throws. Second one for Ryder. Good. She split the 6 attempt. She's 3 of 6 at the line.
That shot right there got her to 5 points for her stat tonight.
9-8. Britton dribbles into the block. Nibs reverse layup. She's going to the line. Might have been a makeup after, who was it that got decked a couple seconds earlier?
Margelli, I believe.
Yeah.
Margelli just trying to cut through the lane.
Well, regardless, you get to put Bailey Nibs to the line. It's going to be the team first of the period. Nibs hits the first free throw. 9-9. One more for Nibs. This one looks short. It is off to the right. Rebound pulled down by Ryder. Skipping up ahead. Left block with it. Gomat. Now back out. Back top Smith. Off the dribble. Down to Ryder. Left block good. That's the one girl you don't want to leave. So if Smith comes in, take your chances of her having to go up instead of just letting the free layup get thrown up by Ryder.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. We've seen what the game plan is going to be right now. You dunk it down to Ryder and let her make a layup.
Britton looking inside, kicks it out, Lemon. Now to Nibs. Nibs spinning, kicks it out, Britton. Britton, a couple dribbles, stops. Here's Lemon. Shot fake, nice shot fake, going to the goal. She's fouled. She'll go shoot free throws. Got her defender way up in the air and had a free path to the basket. It was either going to be a layup or a foul. It's the team's second. The other two, or the first one this period was on Ryder, so she's got 2.
That's
Go
good.
right
That's
at
you
that.
need to you need to attack her on offense and try to get her in foul trouble really early.
They got Simmons for that one, her first. Lemon hits the first free throw. One more for Evan Lemon, trailing 11-10. Free throw up, free throw good. Hit them both. 3 of 4 are the Lady Redbirds to begin the game at the charity stripe. Addie Elliott will walk it up for the Lady Bulldogs into the half-court set. Looking right, gives it left to Atterbury. Now into the corner, it's Smith. Smith now back. Simmons through the lane. Opposite block, Ryder going up, missing short. Good block inside. Tracked down by Britton for the rebound, her fifth. Lemon, dribble move, cut off by Simmons. Pretty good on-ball defender that we've seen from Simmons guarding Lemon in the early going. Castile, plenty of space, dribbles and gives to Evan Lemon with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Nibs on the right side. Nibs on the drive, kicks out Castile, had space, didn't take it, instead forced into Nibs, and it's going to be saved in on the baseline by Ryder. Turnover for West Frankfort.
Those kind of possessions are the ones that you really don't need in a game like this. You can't afford any kind of possessions like that, especially when you get no shot at the rim. There's no chance of you scoring points.
3 ball up, no good. Long rebound. Ryder's not going to get there. It's going to go out of bounds. Both sides looking for some sort of separation. It's been back and forth to begin this one. Lemon out top, using a screen to the right, dribbles to the right, kicks off corner. That's Britton. Britton through the paint, stops, block to Nibs, turns, and misses short. Carmi clears, and they have a chance for the lead. Dribble move, through the lane to the goal, layup too strong, rebound Nibs. That was Elliott on the attack. Elliott trying to get it from Lemon. She backs off. Lemon into the half court. Lemon gives Margelli. She's going to fling one up, and we got a foul. And Lemon's going to, or Margelli is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Get Elliott for her first, team third. They're saying she was inside the arc. Margelli's first, no good. I mean, we don't have the best angle, that's for sure, but it seemed like she was way behind the arc.
That's what I interpreted as what it looked like to me. But I guess the ref saw a better picture
Yeah,
than we
we
did.
can't really tell, and she does have a habit of getting on the line somehow, but she splits the pair, 12-11. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. 12-11. Lady Redbirds leading here on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
.343 to go first half. It's 12-11. Defensive showing thus far. 12-11. Lady Redbirds on top. A little bit of pressure. Carmi breaks it pretty easily as Frankfurt's defense looks to get back. Simmons with it. Dribble move on Castile to the goal, kicks out, corner jumper up, and good. Long two from Atterbury. Off the bench, her first 2 points. Lemon fights through contact. 3:10 to go first half. Carmi with it again. Now top it's Smith. Here's Simmons. Skip back out top. Addie Elliott. Into the hands of Gomat. Gomat dribbles, gives top to Atterbury. Now reverses right. Dribble moves Smith. Just gives it up top to Elliott. Now back Smith. Working around the perimeter. Bounce it in through the lane. Picked off fairly easily. Even with Lemon with the back to the basketball. Got in the passing lane very quickly. Margelli gives to Britton. Britton trying to go post. They get it there to Nibs. Opposite side, Margelli. Shot up and banked in. Nice extra pass that time. Nice extra pass from Nibs. We got a whistle. I'm not sure what we've got here. I don't know. Maybe
I
delay a
heard.
game warning, maybe. I don't know.
I couldn't tell you.
No official announcement. But we play on. No foul was recorded, so we'll keep going. We'll see if that comes back up later. 14-13 West Frankfort. Top dribbling with it. Atterbury hands it off. Elliott, dribble move, kicks corner. Smith is wide open for a three. No good. Lemon, good box out for the rebound, and she looks to go. The defense falls back. 150. Can Frankfurt get a 2-point or a 2-possession lead potentially? Well, not on this trip. It's taken away. Other way we go. Gomat to the goal. She's got 2, and Carmi's back up. It almost makes you think the first team that gets up 5 points are locked to win the game. It's like if they could just get any separation, it feels like it's going to be massive.
5-point lead is going to feel like a 15.
Atterbury takes it away. Back-to-back turnovers for Frankfurt, looking to get some separation, unable to do so. Smith is open, doesn't take it. Inside the elbow, jumper no, and it's out of bounds Frankfurt basketball with 1:11 remaining in the first half. Got to at least get something up on the goal this trip. Can't go back-to-back-to-back turnovers here.
You got to have a chance to score. If you're turning the ball over there, Frankfurt was doing very well with turnovers tonight until the last 2 possessions.
Castile out at the top, gives it left. That's Lemon, under a minute. Lemon dribbling. We got a push. Foul on Bailey Nibs. Going the other way. Going to be her second. 2 on Russell, 2 on Nibs, 2 on Lemon. Another turnover for West Frankfurt. Here comes Elliott. Could be a big trip. Neither team's gotten separation, and an easy layup all the way to the goal. Simmons for 2, and somehow this is the largest lead either side. It's a 3-point Carmi lead with just 30 seconds to go first half. Margelli, Britton. Britton gets it out, nearly threw it away. Margelli was able to get it. Now back Lemon, point left. Lemon looking inside, nothing there. Corner, it's Nibs. Nibs fake on the cut. Now Margelli, long jumper up. Rebound pulled down, 10 seconds, and Carmi's looking to get down the floor. Simmons going at Margelli, has to kick it out. 3 ball up, it's good. 6-point lead, 3 seconds. Simmons has got to get it up. Got it off in time, and misses well off to the left. Frankfurt went back and forth, a 1-point game back and forth, and Carmi finishes on a 7-0 run. 2014, Carmi-White County at the half. We'll take a break, come back, give you the halftime show right here on Redbirds Live.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horton Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
H.I.T Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. H.I.T Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. H.I.T Insurance is proud to serve you.
Big jobs on big properties demand a big side-by-side. A side-by-side like the first ever Honda Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew. This flagship model delivers serious power and performance where you need it most. Even more, it offers best-in-class comfort for 6 occupants with backseat legroom beyond compare. As for build quality, we'll let the Honda name speak for itself. Head to Galatich Honda in West Frankfort and see the all-new Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew today.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
We welcome you back here at the halftime from Davenport Gymnasium. It's the halftime report brought to you by Kids Corral in West Frankfort. We get to our halftime stat sheet. Quincy, what do you got for me?
I'm going to bring you the Carmi-White County Lady Bulldogs stat sheet. First, we're going to start off with Atterbury with 2 points, 2 rebounds. Gomot with 2 points, 2 rebounds. Elliott, 3 points, 2 rebounds. Simmons, 6 points, 3 rebounds. The game leading scorer and the leading scorer for White County, Ryder with 7 points and 6 rebounds. White County Lady Bulldogs had a total of 4 turnovers in the first half. Move over to the West Frankfort Lady Redbird side. Start off with Evan Lemon with 2 points, 1 rebound. Britton, 2 points, 5 rebounds, leading rebounder for the Redbirds. Margelli, 5 points with a board, and to round it off for the West Frankfort Lady Redbirds, Bailey Nibs with 5 points and 2 rebounds. The West Frankfort Lady Redbirds into the first half with 5 turnovers. And I'd like to say those turnovers were not 5 scattered in the whole first half. They had 1 turnover at the end of the first quarter. So 4 turnovers in the second and 3 coming really late.
Yeah, 3 of them like back to back to back, I
Hmm.
think, in there. And but Frankfurt 4 of 6 at the line, Carmi 3 of 6 at the line, so not a lot of difference there. But and the fouls, Frankfurt had a lot more fouls. It seemed like you've already got Lemon, Nibs, and Russell with 2 apiece. Russell didn't hardly play the first
No.
half. Got 2 really quick ones. Um, Other side, Ryder with 2. She had 2 there halfway through the second. Frankfurt didn't go at her.
Yeah, no, I mean that's what you got to do. You see, that she's obviously been the force for her team with 7 points, 6 rebounds. Uh, you try to do your best to get her out of the game with foul trouble, and you got to recognize that. And I was saying at the beginning of the game, the keys to the play, become a smart player, a student of the game, and you pick up little things like that. It goes a long way when it's comes down to crunch time and to win games. It definitely goes a long way when you can become a smarter player and realize things.
What has Harrisburg done, or rather Carmi done tonight to really disrupt Evan Lemon and Bailey Nibs for that fact? Really good defensive showings against Frankfurt's 2 best scorers.
Well, I think number 2, Smith for Carmi, has done very well on Evan Lemon defensively. You could tell that her role in this starting five and out on that floor is to bring her defensive presence. But a few things I don't think shots are really falling right now. Uh, the defensive pressure from Carmi has definitely been there on Nibs and Lemon. But we just gotta keep shooting the ball. Shots ain't falling, but you need to keep shooting. You can't have these turnover, these empty, wasted possessions where you're not getting anything out of. You have to at least get some kind of chance to score points, or you're going to have a game where you score 14 points in the first half.
And we
Shots will fall. You have to give yourself an opportunity for them to.
and we said it. It feels like 6 points. Trailing by 6 feels more like 15 right now with how that pace went there in the first, and teams just going back and forth. You know,
Right.
leading by 1, trailing by 1. So the flurry that Carmi had, a 7-0 run to finish that second quarter, could end up being costly for Frankfurt. I mean, we'll see, but that just makes the start of the third that much more important
Yeah,
for Coach Dodd and his team.
absolutely. If the second half is anything like this first half was, uh, that 6 point lead's not to be taken. Realistically, it's a 6 point lead. Obviously, it feels a lot larger. But I mean, yeah, they crazy run to end the second quarter and the first half collectively. Uh, that's a momentum changer. I'm glad something like that happened at the end of the half and not at the end of the first quarter, because maybe we have seen a different half. But when you see teams going runs like that, you got to do your best to try and stop anything with that is going to be a major momentum switch like that. That's things right there that kills teams and ruins games.
All right, we're ready to go here in quarter 3. Looks like Carmi will begin with the basketball by way of the possession arrow here in the second half. Man, you really want to stop now, or else you're down 8, 9 points. And it just goes back, a couple times Frankfurt had a chance to get to 3 or 4 point lead, turn the ball over a couple times in a row, and that led to fast break layups. Simmons gets down the floor pretty quick for Carmi. So if it's in transition and she has the ball, it's almost a guarantee she's at least going to get to the basket. And then you got Ryder who cleans it up a lot of times, even if she misses her shots. But we'll see. Carmi begins with it. The elbow with it is Simmons to the goal, kicks out Smith, free for a triple, missing short, rebound. Britton boxes out. Elliott that time lets it go out of bounds. Frankfurt takes it. I almost think that needs to be a rebound. I think that needs to be a rule. If you do something like that, you see it a lot. Obviously, you don't get credit for it, but it might as well be one.
Right.
Got
Yeah.
Frankfurt a possession. Margelli's not been afraid to go after her open looks today, and this one rims out. Back the other way. Dribbling with the basketball is Elliott. 20-14, Carmi-White County. Gomat, left, out top. With it is Simmons, off the dribble, through the lane, lost it, Lemon has it. Lemon will take her time getting into the half-court set. Corner, Margelli. Margelli dribbles, reverses to Britton. Britton trying to go to Nibs. Instead, it's out top to Evan Lemon. Starters out there for Frankfurt. Lemon off the screen. Shot no. Courtney Russell follow. And we're going the other way. Coach Dodd wanted a foul. Instead, we got a layup linked to the floor for Addie Elliott.
I think it was almost a necessity that we didn't let them come out first and get a basket before we did. Now you got down to an 8-point lead and things are still looking worse.
Offensively, Frankfurt can't get it going. Nibs, top to Margelli. Margelli dribbles to the right, bounces Lemon. High arcing two is short. Frankfurt cannot hit a jump shot. Elliott brings it up. There's Simmons. Has some space. Dumps it off into the post. Knocked out by Nibs. And they'll give last touch off of Carmi-White County, actually. Didn't look like it was off Carmi from our vantage point, but nonetheless, that's the call. Frankfurt gets the basketball. I'd already even said that Nibs hit it last.
Yeah. I think that's it's what it looked like, but ultimately I guess we don't know.
Here's Britton. Point left. Looking to reverse, does to Courtney Russell. Now swings to Britton or to Nibs. Now around the perimeter. Got a foul on Margelli. I didn't see it. It was away from the ball, but Margelli's got another one. Her second. Team first. Through the lane. They're going to get Margelli again.
As two quick fouls by Margelli that
That's unfortunate. Castile will check in for Margelli. Picks up two in a span of a couple of seconds. Team second. Lob in Simmons. Simmons lost it, got it back. Gets it out top Elliott. Frankfurt on a dry spell dating back to quarter two. Simmons gives back Elliott. Lost it going into the lane. Gives up Evan Lemon. Lemon brings into the half court. Kicks to Castile. Sets the feet. Two up, no. Long rebound. It's got to be, it's a tie up. Frankfurt will keep it. Had to be something. 22-14. Under 5 minutes to go. Frankfurt still, on a long scoreless streak. And it's got a 9-0 run. Lemon in front of the basket. Couldn't make it. Rebound. That's going to be out on West Frankfurt. They couldn't track it down. Point blank misses now for West Frankfurt.
I mean, there's got to be a point in the game where, if you want to win, you got to hit shots. Especially, a shot like that, you got to fall. You got to make that sink somehow,
That's point
get in
blank.
or
That's
something.
just one you gotta make. That's at the distance where you even just put it off the glass. It ain't got to.
Mhm.
That you're in a spot there where you can just put that off the glass and it's going in. Frankfurt forces a turnover. Nibs hands it to Lemon. Lemon dribbling. We got an offensive foul on Russell. Courtney Russell's third. Coach Dodd can't believe it. It's another offensive foul in this game against Frankfurt away from the ball. We've seen 3 or 4 of them. At least 3. We had one on Margelli, one on Nibs, one on Russell. And there might have even been another one that I'm forgetting about. It's a rarity
Yeah, it's
to see that.
yeah, you don't see it much, and it's stuff that after the first time you got to be careful because they are watching.
Simmons looking for a big blow now against Frankfurt if they could go up double figures. Being Carmi, we're halfway through quarter 3. You got a foul on Courtney Russell again. That's the 4th on Russell. That's the team 4th. Sagato checking in. First action. Smith to throw in. Throws it in. Castile just missed being able to reach that. Into the hands of Elliott. Lob into the post. Loose on the floor. Picked up. Recovered. Triple at the top of the key is good. You could see that one coming from a mile away. If Ryder somehow picked that up, it was going to be a clean look for 3, and it's an 11-point Carmi-White County lead, a 12-0 run.
Yeah, Elliott's already hit one in this game. Leaving her wide open in the top of the key, she's going to hit another.
Nibs, no hesitation, hitting a triple this time. Ends a long, long scoreless drought. Can it be the first of a chain of baskets to get Frankfurt back in it? Simmons trying to answer. Air ball short. Nibs with the rebound. Lemon on the drive. Here's Britton. She'll try a 3 on the way short. And it's out of bounds going the other way. Wide open look. And just left it short. 3 minutes to go in the third.
Yeah, I mean, I think that might be one of those shots you see and you're kind of surprised you're that wide open.
Almost too good of a look.
Rush a little bit, because you're thinking, oh my gosh, I gotta get the shot up for someone gets on me, but and ends up coming a little short. Just one of those things.
Smith, they go into the post, spinning, and they get a travel whistled on Simmons. I mean, I get it if she would have still had it when she fell, but she had already got rid of it.
Yeah,
I
the
just
ball
don't
is
think there should
loose.
have been anything whistled.
Yeah, it's a loose ball at that point.
She had gotten rid of it by the time she fell. She did the right thing. And this is picked off by Elliott. Length of the floor, layup good. Back to a 10-point edge for Carmi. And those are the ones you can't afford to have right now if you're West Frankfurt. Just simple swing passes being picked off.
Yeah, I mean that's a no go. I mean you can't have that.
Lemon to the goal in front of it. Throws it up and in. I wonder where that's been.
I don't know, but I hope we can get it very, very quick.
And Nibs firing from 3, no hesitation. You got Lemon taking it all the way to the basket. Frankfurt's found a couple of points, needing a couple more. Trailing 27-19. Top it's Gomat. Dribble, hands off Smith. Short corner, back out Simmons on the Lemon. Now into the hands of Elliott to the goal, up and in off the glass. And now Carmi all of a sudden has figured out how to score the basketball. Struggled in the first half, but they found something here in quarter 3.
Yeah, they really came out hot in this third quarter. Really putting the ball in the basket, and they're looking really good right now.
Long 2, nope, kicked out of bounds. Should be Frankfurt basketball. Tried to will that one into being Frankfurt basketball. I wasn't sure, but I was just
Put it
hoping
out
if
there.
I said it, I could speak it into existence. And Frankfurt keeps the basketball in front of their own bench.
Hey, big believer in manifesting things to happen for you.
Lemon to the goal. On the bump. Jaya Smith with her team first at the 1:22 mark of quarter 3 against Carmi-White County. Frankfort with 4 here in period number 3. Britton to throw in. Lobs it into Lemon at the elbow. Reverses. Jumper up. Too strong. Lemon's there to clean it up and in off the miss from Sagato. Regardless, works out. Can Frankfort string together a couple of stops? Because now they're scoring a little bit. They got to get some stops, trailing by 8. This is Atterbury. Gives it up Simmons. She's open, not going to take the shot. We're under a minute in quarter 3. Lob into the post. Ryder spinning in front of the goal. She's fouled. And she scores, and she's going to the line. Back to a 10-point edge. Margelli to the scores table. That's Nibs, her third. It was Margelli who subbed in. Sagato takes a seat. 32-21, free throw good. Margelli jumper, missing short. Rebound, pulled down. Go, Matt. Don't get a cheap one the length of the floor. She'll bring it into the half-court set. Carmi matching their largest lead at 11. With the basketball is Simmons. Into the corner. Go, Matt. Gets it back out top. Atterbury. They can hold for one shot if they please. Simmons lost it. They can't now. Lemon takes it away, and she's fouled. Foul's going to go on Simmons. Her second. Team's second. 17 seconds for Frankfort to get something going and get it back to a single-digit ball game. In the third, Margelli in front of the table. Hands it into Evan Lemon with 12 seconds to go in quarter 3. Nibs is open. Might as well throw it up. She does, and it's good. Been saying it. I'm not sure why she has went away from shooting threes. She's made a couple. The only one to make it for Frankfort. 2 seconds. Smith won't get a shot off. 32-24. We're going to the fourth. Frankfort with some momentum. But Carmi scoring the ball as well. Frankfort down by 8 heading to the fourth here on Redbirds Live.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Welcome you back here in the fourth. Work to do, but Frankfort did get a little bit of momentum there in the end of the third. Quincy scoring the basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. This could be a lot worse where we're at right now. Biggest lead I think was 11, down 8 right now. Hopefully that 3 by Nibs is a good momentum swing for us that we can carry.
Yeah, hit a couple there late. We got a foul going against Carmi to start quarter number 4. Never seen this many off-ball offensive fouls in a ball game.
It is
Not at
crazy.
this level, anyways. You don't ever see it. There's been 5 or 6 called.
Yeah, usually when I watch the game, I kind of focus on where the ball's at. I'm gonna have to start looking around, see where the action is.
Start watching everywhere. Britton, Nibs, Lemon, Castile, Margelli. Here's Margelli. Block, it's Britton, and a tie-up. That's a quick whistle on a tie-up. Gosh. Pull the whistle, and she's already got the ball back. 7:33 to go in the ball game. Frankfort keeps it. Castile, right block. She's fouled. Going to the line. Foul on Atterbury. She had the one earlier. She got a couple here in quarter 4. Team second. 2 at the line for Abby Castile. First free throw on the way, high arcing and missing short. Got to take advantage of these with the timer stopped.
Absolutely. Got to hit free throws. It's one thing they give you in this game.
Second one on the way. Looks better, and it's nothing but net for Castile. 32-25. She's into the scoring column for Frankfurt. Elliott brings it up, gives it left Gomat. Shot fake into the paint, out top Atterbury. Now right with it is Elliott. Corner with it's Gomat. Into the post, Ryder. Going up on Nibs. No angle, taken away. Got it back third time. Gomat could have shot, instead goes top of the key. 3, nope. Rebound, Britton with a nice board. She stops, hands off Lemon. Wasn't thinking she was going to have an angle to get the basketball. Here's Lemon to the goal. She's bumped, no whistle. Rebound underneath. Ryder with it and hands it off to Elliott. Or Simmons, rather. Now it's into the hands of Elliott. 6:40 left, 32-25. Carmi. Corner Simmons. Now Elliott guarded by Margelli. Spin move on her to the basket. Banked it up. Missing short. Good move. Couldn't get it to finish. Nibs board. Clears it. Gives it to Frankfurt. Here's Lemon out top.
Hey,
Looking inside.
Lady Bulldogs are giving us a lot of opportunities to take advantage of here, but we have to do it soon.
Margelli out top Castile. Swing right Britton. Trying to go post. Couldn't get it. Instead launches a 3 and banks it in. So bad that it works out.
Yeah, it's one of those shots where it overcorrects itself and finds a way in.
Good game tonight for Presley Britton. 32-28, backdoor Simmons left to the goal, had the shot blocked. Lemon lost the ball, and Ryder goes up and is fouled. Lemon had the basketball, and Ryder came in and took it away. 5:49 left. Ryder to the goal or to the line to shoot 2. That's Presley Britton's team first. Free throws for Ryder. First one good. 33-28. Still plenty of time for Frankfurt. Come down, have a couple good offensive sets, get some stops. You're right there. Second one from Ryder to get it back to a 6-point game. Hits the back of the rim and deadens and falls through. 34-28. Lemon brings it up. Lemon crossover dribble into the goal. She throws up a shot. It's going to be a block on Carmi. They're not going to put it on the shot. No basket. Coach Dodd trying to get it, but you're not going to see that continuation. More times than not, you wouldn't think. But
I was hoping maybe this is one instance,
maybe you
the
could
situation of the game.
talk him into it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Lob in. Didn't touch it, so you can retrieve it if you get there. And it's going to be out. It should be. Looked like it was maybe Frankfurt basketball. Instead, it's out on the Redbirds. .540 left. Smith throws in. Missed opportunity for West Frankfurt. Smith, corner. 3 ball up, Elliott. Nope. Rebound underneath. That's Simmons. Has to kick out. Gomat doesn't shoot. Instead goes top to Smith. Through the lane. Throws it up. Off the glass, no. Long rebound. Track down Ryder. Hands to Smith. And we got a timeout called by Carmi-White County. 34-28. They lead it. 5:15 left. We'll take a break with them. Come back, give you the final 5 and change here from Davenport on Redbirds Live.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
Out of the timeout, Carmi-White County basketball in the half court. Smith to throw it in. Ryder, Gomat, Simmons, Elliott, the other four out there for Carmi-White County. Frankfort's got Britton, Nibbs, Margelli, Lemon, Castile. 5:05 left. Elliott out top, gives right to Smith. Corner, it's Gomat. Looking inside, lob into the post. Ryder up, had the shot blocked, lost it out of bounds. No, it's staying down there. Must have hit before it was just picked back up by Ryder. Sure, just on the block, went down and hit the end line, and then she went and got it. So Carmi does keep it. Smith running out of time, gives it in. Ryder in the corner. Out of the corner to the basketball with it is Elliott. Guarded by Margelli. Dribble move on Margelli. Reverses, kicks out. Simmons, 4:45 left. Left side, dribble with it. Gomat to the top. Hand off Smith. Smith swings right to Simmons. Corner, it's Gomat. Gomat lobs in. Ryder under the goal. Shot up, no. On board, lost it. Lemon has it for Frankfort. The teams get around her. And now here we go. Lemon into the corner, Castile. Now it's Nibbs on the line. It's going to be short. And out on Frankfort. Another one of those rush shots from outside, it looked like.
Yeah, when you rush shots like that, you come up short. You're not in your full flow of your shot, and it just never feels right.
Ryder blocked by Nibbs. Rebound Castile out to Margelli. Margelli into the half court. She's fouled. Going to be team fourth. Foul's going to go on Gomat. Her first. Courtney Russell in. In for Castile. Here's Lemon, 3:50 left. Frankfurt down 6. Lemon drives. She gets hit, no whistle, and it's out of bounds. Looking for something, they don't get it. Frankfurt trying to push the envelope and maybe force the officials into calling a couple of fouls. Nothing there. 3:35 left. Carmi gets it back. Lemon takes it away from Simmons. She's being hounded getting down the court. Lemon to the goal. Lost it. Another no call, and we're going the other way.
I was thinking something had to have been called, something out of that whole sequence.
One way or the other, something
Yeah.
there. It was attached to Lemon's hip that time. Simmons was from half court to the free throw line, but nothing. 3:15 left. And thrown in front of the Carmi bench. And Britton's called for a reach in. Going to be the team second, so it doesn't really hurt you. You like the go for it, but they actually knocked it clean. It looked like a good attempt at swipe at it. Smith to throw in. Into Elliott. Just 3:05 left. Frankfurt's got to figure this out. Corner with it. Smith around the defender. Jumper up. No. Rebound. Nibbs had it. Knocked free. Russell's loose on the floor for it. Calling for a timeout, and they got it. You saw Coach Dodd say it, but Courtney Russell on the floor was saying it too. Nice awareness from Frankfurt. They had plenty. Might as well use it there. Timeout. Lady Redbirds will take a quick break with them, trailing by 6. This is Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Frankfurt ball out of the timeout. Lemon to the goal. Got hit again. Nothing. Rebound underneath. Britton fights for it. Gets it out to Lemon. Now Nibbs launches a three. It's short. Off to the right. No good. And Lemon getting beat up. Going to the basket. And
I'm shocked one has not been called by now. It seems it's every time.
3 or 4 in this quarter alone. Not one of them. 2:35 left. 34-28. Out top with it, Simmons. Frankfurt with 2 team fouls. Carmi with 4. You got a couple to give before they would be in the bonus. Spin move to the goal. Elliott kicks out corner. Atterbury fields it. Might have walked. Didn't call it. Now back top it's Elliott. 2:05 left. Carmi trying to drain some time. Leading by 6. Out top Elliott. Takes it out near center court. Guarded by Margelli. Margelli trying to stay with her. Screen from Simmons. Now back to Simmons. Margelli switches on to her. Dribbling and reach in. That's Margelli. Her 4th. Thrown in. Right block. Smith takes her time. She's going to be called for a double dribble. They've got Nibbs listed with 4. I thought she only was down for 3 fouls.
That's what I
That's what
thought
I
too.
have.
Yeah.
They've got Gomat on the other side with none, and I have her for 1. They might have plugged in the wrong number 12.
Wouldn't that be something?
We'll see how that plays out, but I only have her for 3. Foul on Atterbury, her 3rd. Margelli to the line to shoot. 1:37 left. First one for Margelli. Good. Trying to keep it close. Yeah, they have Gomat on the board with no fouls. So they gave one of her fouls to Nibbs. They gave it to the wrong 12. So if we'll see if that comes into play. Nibbs saves it in. Frankfurt couldn't get back to it after the missed free throw, and they're going to get a foul on Frankfurt. That's on Nibbs. That is her 4th. Her 4th. Yeah, so the board's wrong, but they had it right at the table. I'm glad. I'm glad that didn't come up because I would
Yeah.
have went over there and told them.
Yeah, it looks like they got it right. It looks like there was some commotion with Jim Johnson, but he was just telling Dodd that there was 4.
Yeah, we got a quick stoppage, but we'll stay here. Just 1:32 left. A lot of it seems like there's been a lot of opportunities here in the 4th for Frankfurt. Not a lot to show for it. They've got it within 5, but running out of time.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting a lot of opportunities. Carmi in the game, 13 turnovers, and a lot of them coming in the second half. You're getting opportunities. You got to take advantage of them. You got to do it now. You have a minute and a half left in your game, down 5 points. We got to get a quick stop here. Let's go do something on offense.
Carmi basketball out of the timeout. Frankfurt still one away from putting him into the bonus, so they'll go length of the floor. Now Nibs with 4 fouls. Margelli and Russell also with 4 fouls. Other side, not any real true foul trouble other than Atterbury with 3, one of Carmi's reserves. Smith throws into Simmons. Simmons cut off in front of the Redbird bench, and a foul on West Frankfurt. Looked like they might have forced maybe a tie-up or something. They get Britton for her third. Looked like a pretty good trap from West Frankfurt.
Looking really good, and committing a foul that far away from the basket is you can't do it. You sit there and hold your trap, it probably would have got turnover.
Free throws for Simmons. Hits the first. Carmi's perfect at the line this half, 4 of 4. Really good free throw shooting team. They never miss free throws, except they do there. Good announcer's jinx for us. Save Frankfurt a point. Down still just 2 possessions. Limit to the goal. No call. Gets it 2 over the defender. Ryder. That makes it 35-31 with 1:12 left. Thrown in. Here's Simmons. Simmons gets it ahead Smith. Smith up into the half court. Corner. It's Gomat. Carmi's going to burn a timeout with 1:05 left. That'd have been one maybe. Hey, she hasn't done a whole lot scoring. Maybe take a foul there and send her to the line. But Coach Dixon calls a quick timeout. We'll take a short one with him. 1:05 left, 35-31. Carmi.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
Carmi ball out of the timeout. Throwing in sideline in front of us. They get it in. That's Elliott. Elliott met with a double, and she walked with the basketball. Frankfurt gets it back, and that was forced by Presley Britton. 1:01 left. Carmi's going to pick up a little bit of pressure. Thrown into Lemon. Under a minute left. Into the half court. Lemon downhill. Bumped. Got it out to Nibs. Nibs thinking about a shot. Now it's Lemon. 50 seconds on the drive. Lemon working baseline under the goal. She's going to the line. There's a push on Carmi, regardless in the act of shooting or not. Frankfurt's in the bonus. She'll get 2 shots. 4th on Simmons for Carmi. Evan Lemon with a couple of crucial free throws for West Frankfurt. Both sides 3 timeouts remaining. First free throw up from Lemon. Around and goes through. .46 seconds. Lemon, one more. Around and made them both. It's a 2-point Frankfurt game. They battled back to within 2. Can they get a stop or a turnover here? Sideline with it. Into the half court. Elliott. Elliott met with a double. Out of the double, working into the corner. It's Gomat. Now back to Elliott. 35 seconds. Guarded by Margelli. 30. Margelli's up on Elliott. 25 seconds. It's going to be a reach in. Margelli's done. Free throws up coming for Addie Elliott. Had to eventually take one when you weren't going to get that turnover. I do like that they took a little bit of time to see if they could force something, but it didn't work. Good ball handling from Elliott. She's at the line shooting too. First one up. Good. Carmi taking advantage at their freebies in the second half. 5 of 6. 36-33. Made them both. Back to a 4-point game. Frankfurt's got 20 seconds. Now they need to go. Using a screen. Lemon out top. Lemon working right. Bounces Britton. Shot fake into the short corner. Time winding down. Now it's bound to Nibs. Up and blocked. Knocked free under 10 seconds. A 4-point lead. Elliott's going to pull it out. Frankfurt's backing off. They're not going to foul. They do with 0.7 seconds left, down by 4. At that point, there's no reason to foul.
Yeah, game's over.
Had their opportunities. Fouls on Castile. So Elliott will go to the line for a couple of style points to close this one out. First one no good. One more for Elliott. Doesn't need it with a 4-point lead, but she gets it. 38-33. That's going to be the final. The win for Carmi-White County over West Frankfort. Frankfort had their chances, but there was that stretch where Frankfort allowed Carmi to go up by 6. Frankfort loses the game by 5. We'll go to the break, come back, wrap things up. You're watching Redbirds basketball here on Redbirds Live.
Al Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Al Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Al Insurance is proud to serve you.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Big jobs on big properties demand a big side-by-side. A side-by-side like the first ever Honda Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew. This flagship model delivers serious power and performance where you need it most. Even more, it offers best-in-class comfort for 6 occupants with backseat legroom beyond compare. As for build quality, we'll let the Honda name speak for itself. Head to Galatish Honda in West Frankfort and see the all-new Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew today. Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Weeks Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
We welcome you back. Post-game coverage, as always, brought to you by IBI Management here in the IBI Management post-game show, 38-33. We're joined by head coach Nathan Dodd. Coach, let's just get your initial thoughts. Good efforts from your team. Just a couple things that didn't go your way, it felt like tonight.
Yeah, that's definitely what happened. But what a gritty group in that fourth quarter. Oh my gosh! Like I just told them real quick that I don't even care what the score was. I mean, obviously we want to win, but that fourth quarter they didn't have a single field goal. I mean, talk about digging deep and playing good fundamental defense. But yeah, just a lot of stuff didn't go our way that really could have turned this game on the other end.
First quarter, too, it took them a long time to get a field goal.
Yeah.
They had a couple free throws early. Offense couldn't get anything first half. By the time you got it going, that's when Carmi had a little bit of separation. That big 7-0 run we mentioned in the second quarter ended up being the deciding factor in this ball game. But comment on, I mean, you, like you said, a couple of gritty performances and a couple of your enforcers, as we call it. They don't have a lot of their style points like you might see with Evan Lemon or Bailey Nibbs. How about Presley Britton tonight? Really good ball game.
And you know what's even better about you bring Presley up is we come in fourth quarter and I'm trying to put a pressure on the entire time, and I told him just to go full man denial on Presley without us even going over it. Has a couple really good traps that turn into some key turnovers. So yeah, Presley really stepped up.
I think, Coach, big, a big downfall of this game tonight was, like you said, with no field goals going for a little bit, in a span of time. I feel like they gave us a lot of turnovers that we just did not take advantage of at all. You know, I was just kind of wondering, just you going to talk about that any at practice, or just I just feel like there's a lot
Yeah,
of missed opportunities for us tonight.
we've looked at some stats and the points off turnovers us versus opponents hasn't been good. And right now we're just struggling to find our offensive identity. Um, obviously it's no secret that we're trying to run an offense through number 10 and number 12. You go the first half and they've got to combine 7 points. It probably isn't going to look pretty. Uh, so I don't know. I think it's just going to be an experience thing. I think we're going to eventually find it. I think we've had a lot of good open looks, shots, opportunities, just haven't fallen yet.
Coach, we'll let you get out of here. I'll ask you one more question real quick, or just make a statement and see what you think. And you got to come back again tomorrow for the first game, but I'm not going to comment on it. But from some frustration in terms of not just you, but a lot of people thinking. But credit to some of your players not afraid to play physical basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I really like. Evan Lemon not getting some calls, and that did not stop her from just going straight through the defense there in that second half.
Nope.
Gotta love it.
That's what we need, that tenacious sort of attitude. I pointed out last week that diving on the floor down 40 against Vienna. You saw more of that tonight. So she keeps doing that, getting more comfortable, taking charge out there. We're going to be okay.
Yeah, really good defensive team you played. They only gave up 17, and they had their opponent under 10 in the fourth the other night. This is a game, you don't like to say it's a positive because you got beat, but this seems like a game with how you played in that second half. That's going to better prepare you for this season.
I think so too.
Coach, we appreciate you coming on,
thanks,
jumping
guys.
on. Best of luck again. We'll see you tomorrow night.
All right, see ya.
That's Coach Nathan Dodd for the West Frankfort Redbirds. Again, always a positive attitude, always a great outlook on how the games end out. And he makes a lot of valid points.
Absolutely.
Got to love the effort from the team. You want to win, eventually those are going to start turning into wins. You play like that in the second half against teams, especially in that fourth quarter. They controlled the game. First half they just missed a bunch of shots.
Right.
Missed some opportunities. Didn't get things to fall, but really good performance. Let's go over the stats real quick. Quincy, what do you got?
We'll start off. Carmi-White County Lady Bulldogs. Atterbury 2 points, 2 rebounds. Gomot 2 points, 3 rebounds. Simmons, 7 points, 4 rebounds. Elliott with 15 points, 2 rebounds. And Ryder to finish it off with 12 points and 13 rebounds on the night. The Lady Bulldogs had a total of 14 turnovers and went 10 of 15 from the line. Move over to the West Frankfort Lady Redbirds. Castile with 1 point, 1 rebound. Margelli, 6 points and a rebound. Evan Lemon, 10 points, 2 rebounds. Presley Britton, 5 points, 7 rebounds. And Bailey Nibbs rounded off for the Lady Redbirds with 11 points and 5 rebounds. Lady Redbirds had a total of 10 turnovers in the game and went 8 of 12 from the line.
Both teams shot pretty well, especially there late in the game.
Yeah, they definitely cleaned it up. Both free throw line looks a lot better tonight for the Lady Redbirds than it has in the past. 8 of 12, you can't really complain with that.
And I'll give Carmi credit. I mean, they didn't necessarily go out and finish that and win the game, but they definitely put themselves in a good spot. They didn't lose the game by any stretch. I mean, they weren't making things down the stretch, but took care of the basketball, made their free throws, and at the end of the day, when you're leading by 5-6 points that late, it's all you got to do, and that's what they did, and they finished it off. We'll take one final break, come back, give you guys our final thoughts, wrap things up. You're tuning in to Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
We welcome you back. One final thing to do real quick. Quincy, let's get to our player of the game. That's brought to you by Melissa Walden Shelter Insurance. Quincy, who you going with?
Player of the game, I'm going to give it to Presley Britton tonight. 5.7 rebounds, but that's not even the big thing tonight. It's a lot of stats that are not being put onto the stat sheet. The hustle plays.
Couple steals in there as well. And
stuff like that. I think she was a big part of keeping this team in the game with some gritty rebounds in there and good defensive playing. I think a few blocks as well. So my player of the game, Presley Britton.
Well deserved to Presley Britton, player of the game. Another thing, a couple of those, like we said, box out rebounds that don't go in, a couple steals that you don't necessarily get, but where she forced a couple of travels.
Yep.
Really well-rounded game for her. How about that? By far the best we've seen her, probably in a Redbirds uniform. A really good showing in terms of an all-around game. She's had a couple games where she's scored more points, but it's not all about that, especially with her role. She doesn't have to be the leading scorer. Good game for Presley Britton. She's the player of the game. We're back tomorrow against Anna Jonesboro. That game's set for a 6 o'clock tip-off, so we'll be on around 5:40 to 5:45 to bring you Lady Redbirds basketball up against Anna Jonesboro, a team that they match up with pretty well, I think, and it's a team that has made for some really competitive games past couple of years, right up there with all the Duke Coin games these past few years. Some good battles there. So we expect another good one tomorrow night. Thanks to our production team, Drew Smith, Aaron Price, alongside Quincy King. I'm Garrett Smith. We'll see you tomorrow night here on Redbirds Live.